Hot Toys booth. Behind me there's the two Spider-Man from the upcoming Spider-Man 2 game on the PS5. Peter Parker, Miles Morales, I love them both, and I'm really excited to be playing the game soon, in a few months' time. And let me show you guys the booth that's really big, and lots of figures, for example Guardians of the Galaxy 3, I am Groot of course, and also a lot of other Star Wars, and also League of Legends, other properties, and look at this, there's Loki on the throne, isn't it amazing? Also of course we've got these Star Wars figures as well, and as always thank you so much Hot Toys for arranging this. Let's go!
Because right opposite the exhibition side of the booth was blabbering on about the other stuff, so I got to rewrite my dialogues and voicing over the previous footage. Kicking things off, Hot Toys have installed this incredible looking Kamen Rider Black Sun display at the entrance to the exhibition side of the booth, and the one-to-one sculpts are just terrific looking. Also in front of these is the bike, which looks terrific as well. These are also shrunk down to our usual 1:6 scale for consistency in any collection, and each comes with extra pairs of hands, and additional weapon accessories are pretty dope looking as usual. Also, speaking of new figures, Hot Toys are heading into the League of Legends property as well, and here we see Kaiser and the detailed outfit. The face sculpt is pretty good as well, and the pink effect pieces shows how good these pieces can be when it reaches the Hot Toys price range. I'm expecting more characters to come, for example Ash, as it was released in the respective Cos Baby form already at the venue, so feel free to check that video out. Right inside we're greeted by Spider-Man 2, which is released in a few months time, and I'm really excited to be playing it as I've loved both the base game and the Miles Morales game on PS4. Hence I'm expecting a lot of great things ahead. These two ginormous statues of Peter Parker and Miles Morales look amazing up close, and you can spot a few Venom goos here and there wrapping up the base pieces, which looks great as well. Though I would have loved for them to have Venom on display too. I guess we'll have to wait till 2024 Comic-Con or whenever the expanded game comes out down the line. On the left hand side there are a few Spider-Man, for example the 2099 from the animated series, which looks great up close as you can spot the tiny details on the suit for this particular Spidey. Next to this is a bigger display with Miles Morales, and the suit looks absolutely fantastic as usual. Also complementing it are the two base Spideys from the upcoming game. At the front is the Venomized Spidey, similar to the Spidey we saw on Tobey Maguire's third Spider-Man movie, but this one has the Iron Spider arms at the back. I love the small Venom goose wrapping around it. These are sculpted and not printed on, may I add. The deluxe version comes with the original Spider-Man head being venomized, which is definitely a unique piece to own. Behind it is the game version Spider-Man, where it also comes with the Iron Spider arms coming out from the back. As one of the most detailed items on the show, this Iron Man is just an absolute stunner to look at, simply because you don't usually get a lot of Hot Toys or any toys at all where this shows you clearly with all the moving pieces that leads to Iron Man's suit up transformation, and the details look great from all angles, whether you're looking at it from the front side or any other side, left or right. It just shows all the fantastic details of all the moving metal pieces from the movie. Speaking of uncommon figures, this classic comic Tony Stark / Iron Man figure is something different, as there have been not as much comic book Iron Man figures that were released, and the head sculpt is refreshing to see because we've had way too much RDJ sculpts in the past. Also, the armor looks very different as the colors used here and the finishing for the surfaces are all staying true to the comic vibe. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 was a wonderful way to close off the trilogy, and the figures look pretty awesome. Face sculpts for the various characters look superbly done, especially Drax and Nebula. Groot has an amazing overall from sculpt to colouring. The multiple arms is just a super unique Groot to own in the collection. Others like Peter Quill, Rocket, Cosmos and Mantis look great, but because everyone has identical uniforms, I do like Nebula's arm and a small additional piece on the back from the beginning of the movie. I wonder when they'll be showing us and releasing the Adam Warlock figure as well. Although I'm not a huge fan of Ant-Man Quantumania, they somehow have made this MODOK's figure's face looking better than the debatable CG version which we got from the movie. But I do genuinely like the robotic arms and accessories of this figure. There are just so much going on, and it definitely have redeeming qualities from the head where we saw from the movie. Next is a classic Loki sitting on the throne. The smile is somewhat different to the previous releases, and that throne is just so awesome to own. The side pieces along with the engravings among the steps looks great as well. While the DC display is lacking here is the battle damage Flash figure with great weathering and damaging details. For more on the Flash and Batman, you can check out my previous video on another Hot Toys exhibition. Other movie figures include Indiana Jones, where the head sculpt for Harrison Ford is meticulously crafted, where it's better than some of the previous Star Wars iterations we got from the actor, like Episode 7 for example. Also Prey, the prequel to Predator, looks good as well because in the early days of Hot Toys, they've been creating some really fantastic Predator and Alien figures, so this one's pretty much their bread and butter, just like their Joker and Iron Man figures. Oh yes, and how can I not show you this Joker? The Artisan version of Heath Ledger's Joker with movable hair is just crazy to see in person. It was already exceptional back then, dating back to more than a decade ago now. Gosh, time flies. This just tops it up a notch. I'm super excited to be getting this down the line as it's one of the grail pieces to own in any collection. Also, I love the base, and you can literally make it rain with Benjamins, which just tops the whole thing off. Now we're finally at the Star Wars section where this one-to-one Grogu figure looks great. The hair, eyes, all the way to the interiors of the pod is such a fun piece to display at home. I just love the scale of this piece. Other pieces like Droid Smith, Stormtrooper and Ashkar can be found in the display as well. Now, similar to the Artisan Joker piece, Episode 3 Anakin Skywalker got its own update as well with this wonderful new sculpt and hair. Not in a million years would I have dreamt of seeing a head sculpt as good as this, and here we are now. We all have the opportunity to own this piece. For the Mandalorian series, there are a few figures that have been released already, but it's nice to see them placed together and assembled here for the curated display. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and remember to like the like button and sub to my channel, and also feel free to check out the merch section video as well, as there are a lot of good stuff there as well. Thanks again for watching and see you guys soon. Bye now.